Behemoth, the prince of hell, is a haunting and dark figure in mythology. He is not only the embodiment of violence and power but also represents the sin of wrath, one of the deadliest sins of humanity. With a terrifying appearance, blood-red eyes, and skin as black as an endless night, Behemoth emerges like a phantom, a seductive and fearsome demon. The presence of Behemoth in stories and legends always carries with it a heavy, oppressive atmosphere. He challenges the limits of morality and humanity and stirs deep-seated anger and hatred in the human heart. Behemoth is a horrifying combination of supreme power and limitless cruelty, highlighting the darkest nature of the sin of wrath. In the shadows of hell, Behemoth becomes the lord of suffering and despair. He not only controls lost souls but also demonstrates overwhelming power by stirring and nurturing anger and hatred in humans. Behemoth is more than just a mythological character, he is a symbol of the perfect contrast to light and goodness, emphasizing the necessity of controlling one's emotions and behavior against the destructive power of wrath. Behemoth, the prince of hell, is an embodiment of terror. He possesses a gigantic and fearsome form, with a muscular body sculpted as if carved from stone. His skin is a deep black, as though cloaked in the darkness of hell, marked with scars that testify to the brutal battles he has endured. Behemoth's eyes blaze a fiery red, like flames burning in the pitch-black night, reflecting his ruthlessness and mercilessness. His sharp and ferocious teeth protrude from thin lips, ready to crush anything in their path. Large, thickly scaled wings extend from his back, casting an ominous shadow whenever they unfurl. Each step of Behemoth makes the ground tremble, his footsteps echoing like thunder in the bowels of hell. Behemoth, often referred to as the Prince of Hell in various mythologies and religious texts, possesses a history as enigmatic as his persona. His origins are rooted in ancient lore, primarily in Jewish texts where he is depicted as a primal force of chaos and destruction. In the Book of Job from the Hebrew Bible, Behemoth is mentioned alongside Leviathan, representing the formidable powers of nature that are beyond human control. Over the centuries, Behemoth's image evolved, particularly in Christian demonology, where he came to be regarded as a demonic entity, symbolizing the physical and earthly aspects of evil. In these interpretations, Behemoth often stands as a counterpart to Leviathan. With Behemoth representing the terrestrial and Leviathan the aquatic forces of chaos, in medieval and Renaissance literature and art, Behemoth's portrayal took on more grotesque and terrifying forms, mirroring the era's fascination with the macabre and the demonic. He was often illustrated as a monstrous creature, sometimes with elements of both human and beast, embodying the fears and superstitions of those times. In modern times, Behemoth's legacy continues to be a subject of fascination in popular culture, appearing in various forms in literature, film, and art. He often symbolizes the ultimate form of physical strength and earthly power, as well as representing the darker aspects of human nature such as wrath and unrestrained aggression. Behemoth's enduring presence in cultural narratives highlights the human fascination with the concept of evil as an overpowering, destructive force. Behemoth, the Prince of Hell, is a terrifying entity with extraordinary strength, manifested through his gigantic physique and rippling muscles. His pitch-black skin and fiery red eyes create a fearsome image, symbolizing supreme power. Behemoth's ability to endure and resist any form of damage makes him nearly invincible. His destructive power is not limited to physical strength but also includes the ability to unleash dark energy, creating firestorms and devastation. Crucially, Behemoth's power is intimately linked with the sin of wrath. When enraged, he becomes more powerful, uncontrollably destroying everything in his path with mighty blows and shockwaves. His wrathful energy impacts not just physically but also spiritually. Instilling fear in the hearts of his enemies, Behemoth is more than a physical destroyer, he is a spiritual entity, symbolizing absolute fury and destruction. His presence represents unstoppable force, an emblem of destructive power and relentless aggression. This highlights the dark and profound nature of power, underscoring the terrifying aspect of unbridled strength and wrath in its purest form.